Hey, good morning, guys. It is Friday. It's Friday, 10/4/2024, guys. That's right. It is October 4th on this beautiful 2024 day, guys. We got a lot to get into. We got the Wakey Bakey news. We got the craziest news of the week, guys. We got today in history. We're going to talk a bunch of mumbo jumbo. We're going to talk some scary shit, guys. It is October. We're going to get into it, guys. We got a really, really good show planned for you. Hopefully, everyone's up. Everyone's ready to go. I was dragging this morning, guys. Again, I didn't set an alarm. Woke up about 6:45, which is my normal time to wake up, and didn't want to do it. Old Rosie's been taking this antibiotics, and she has been out, man. They really taken effect on her. I tried to take her for a walk yesterday. We got up the street, and she's like, no, I'm good. And we had to turn back around. Could have been because she was afraid of the dark. I'm just saying. I'm not sure yet, but oh, man. So we got a really, really good show for you guys. We're going to get into a lot of stuff this morning. Hopefully you're buckled in and ready to go. It's Friday, guys. We got one more day to go until we make it to the big weekend. Hopefully everyone's had big plans, good times. What's everyone up to this weekend, guys? Blow up those comments. Let me know. The Healing Center over at 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore. Big deals, guys. I got a lot of big discounts over there. That wild weekend video has dropped, guys. So go check it out, thedailydank.com. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, guys. The Wakey Bakey Morning Show. Just wait, guys. We got a lot to get into. We go live in 2. Let's do this thing, guys. Here we go.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo siento la cuca.
Que mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno.
yeah, oh yeah. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing out there, guys? How's everyone doing? There they are. Everyone's starting to pour in. What's everyone up to these days, guys? What's up this morning? It is 7:10 a.m., guys. Time to smoke them if you got them. That's right. Time for Wakey Bakey. What's everyone? I was doing something during the thing and I got sidetracked. Oh man, I got sidetracked. I'm supposed to forward my prep sheet. Here we go. Where are we at here? Oh man, it is Friday, guys. I wanted to do anything but wake up this morning. Oh man, I'm tired. Rosie's tired. I'm tired. We're all tired. Where the heck is this thing at? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Friday. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Forward to that account. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, guys. What's up, everybody? Who's all up in here this morning? It's 10:15 a.m. What world are you living in? Oh, I've been asked that my whole life. Mr. Crispers, what world are you living in? All right. Good morning, RV Hooligans. What's up? How you feeling, RV Hooligans? Hopefully you're feeling better. He's been hospital bound, guys. Our buddy Harvey. Give him some thoughts and prayers out there, some positive vibes, man. You got to get that dude home. Fight for freedom, Chantel. How are you? How are you? Back to retro zip heads. I love it. Oh man, D-Bag, what's up? How you doing? Rose Key, how you doing? We got the broken brain of Eric in the house, guys. You know what? I want to give a big special shout out to my girlfriend, April. Yesterday, apparently, she was in the chat and I missed her and I didn't see her, and I got some grief for it. So, good morning, April. If you're on or if you're not, good morning to the lovely April. Who else we got? We got Lonnie in the house, the lovely Lonnie. Rosie Key, the broken brain of Eric. Mr. Crispers up in the house. 10:15. What kind of crazy world do I live in? Pretty crazy one. Charlie, good morning. It's a tad bit chilly this morning. Oh God, I would love it to be chilly all day. Oh man. Let's see who else we got up in here. Everybody up in here. Hello, April. Or I don't know if she's on, but if she is, we got it. We got it out of the way. Oh man, good morning, guys. What's everyone up to? We got a busy weekend this weekend. Big Comic Con going down in Kingman this weekend. I'm gonna go check it out, guys. They got some signers that were in Friday the 13th. They got a few different things going on over there. Should be kind of interesting, guys. I'm not sure. See, I don't know the where's, the what's, or who. Big Mike Certified. If you want to go check him out on Instagram, he is the host of the Comic Con. And yeah, so go check that out, guys. It's in Kingman this weekend. It should be pretty good. Not a lot of stuff like that happens out here. So definitely go check it out if you're into Comic Cons, if you're into all that kind of stuff. Brian, we will wait to go get a cup of coffee. Oh no, you just made it worse, Brian. Even Stevie Wonder could see that. Oh man, it's okay. We notice her for you. Because I shouted her out, I made it bad. Oh no. So we made the cut, guys. We made the cut barely. Old zipper head. Speaking of which, whoever said that. And let me do this first, guys. So over oops, wrong one. The Face of Horror competition that we've been in, guys. We'll get into that here in a second. Let me see. Save. Boom. All right, guys. Question of the day. Question of the day before we get into the Face of Horror. What is the worst purchase you've ever made? What is the worst purchase you've ever made? trying to think for me, what's the worst purchase I ever? You know what, man? I bought a boat. I bought a boat years ago, and I had all these visions of taking the kids out every weekend, and we'd be having fun. And not the reality, not the reality with the boat. I don't know if it's the worst purchase I ever made, but for one of them, definitely one of them. I think I got most of my money back. I think for the most part when I resold it, but yeah, a boat. Boat would be a big one. Heated KJ jelly. Wedding license. Ooh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Bunch of Tranks and Lobos. Oh, that is funny, man. That is funny. What is the worst purchase you ever made? A wedding license. And you think I'm in trouble. You think I'm in trouble. That's about um worst purchase I ever made was getting married. I love my wife, but I would rather have stayed single. Woo! Look at this. Look at the we're digging up some controversy. Um he's sleeping. I'm the one that comes out. I'm the fun one. I love it, D-bag. I love it. What's another horrible purchase I made? Oh man, there's a lot. Like you just I buy a lot of stuff that I think I'll use and then don't. Like I bought this free to air antenna for the TV that picks up HD channels, right? I thought I'll mount this thing. I'll get like 30, 50 free channels. I'll be watching them all the time. I've never watched them once. Like I got it hooked up, scanned through them, went right back to streaming. So that's definitely one too. Um, how about a project car? How many of us have bought a car or some kind of project that we're like, oh, we're gonna fix this up. It's gonna happen, and then it sits in your front yard for like 3 years, 7 years, whatever it is. I thought it was funny during COVID when all that COVID money was going around and people were buying like project cars and stuff. I thought, oh man, it's a great time. Everyone's wife is happy. This guy gets to sell the vehicle to this guy, and then he'll sit on it for 4 or 5 years, just like this guy sat on it for 4 or 5 years. We're playing junk roulette at this point. I love my free antenna. I have small TVs as my second monitor if I'm bored with YouTube. Turn on the TV and don't have to move. That's cool. That is cool. I just, you know what? It's a bad purchase for me because I never use it. Like, that is a pretty good idea. Hey, there's Rosie. There's Rosie this morning. There's Rosie. I bought a piece of shit car that was missing a freeze plug. Bought a whole new engine, still didn't work right. $4,000. I drove the car 1 month. Now car is gone. Yeah, that's a bad one. You know what? People who don't know about cars, not that you don't, I'm sure you do. But around locally, I'll see it a lot. Like people, especially around tax time, people trying to sell cars that, what is it? Head gasket. Oh, the head gasket's blown, but that's, it's a $12 part. You're good to go. Just replace the head gasket. A lot easier said than done. Honestly, man, I could have very easily fallen victim to it because it sounds like an easy fix, right? Oh, a head gasket. Oh, just a gasket. No big deal. Hardest gasket to get to. If your gasket does blow, it's probably causing all sorts of other damage. Um, yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that. Actually, my next door neighbor right now has a little minivan for like $1,000, and I see people walk by it all day long, taking a look at it, interested. Oh, $1,000! It's a nice minivan. It has a blown head gasket. So yeah, you really, really, really need to watch that. That's a big one, especially during tax time. And you always feel bad because it's like some single mom who really needs the car and she's trying to save money, so she buys a $1,500 one to make her tax return go further, and then all of a sudden she's giving the rest of it to her deadbeat boyfriend to buy a PlayStation. But no, but then the vehicle runs for a week or two, and then it sits in their fucking their parking lot for the next 6-7 years. It happens all the time, man. It happens all the time. First car I ever owned was a car that sat in the yard for a couple years. Guy said if I could get it running, it's mine. Fixed it, had it for a year, sold it to buy a 75 Duster. Nice. A weed store. I lost almost $70,000. Really? Really? I never heard that story, Charlie. I need the podcast studio continuously spending money. Jesus, you're not lying. You're not lying. Man, hobbies. I'm telling you, man, hobbies will freaking ruin you financially. Jeez, man. You guys all know I'm a filmmaker. Need to get back into it, man. I've been getting the itch lately. I've been really getting the itch. I think it's therapy for me too. I think it's a good stress reliever. Anyway, man, I have so many cameras, so many lights, so many just everything for filmmaking, guys. Like I went in big and a lot of money. Cameras I don't use anymore. Should probably sell them, pay off some of my debts, but things like that. So yeah, you're not lying. Back to retro, man. Podcasting, anything like that, boy, that's big time money, big time. If someone told me I would have to continuously live to sacrifice the things I like in order to keep my wife happy, I would have never signed that deal with the devil. Ooh. I just noticed the ticker tape. You should probably make different films. And you won't get rich. Well, that was never really the plan. I think the dream was just to get it in front of a big audience. Just if you have more DSL camera, you can donate one to me. Actually, I have another 5D. That this is actually my workhorse, man. So I have a 5D3 that I'm using for the camera, but this is my 5D2. Man, this is one of the first cameras I ever bought. Second camera I ever bought. Man, this thing's a workhorse. I've had this for 12 years, 13 years. Man, it gets the job done. These 5Ds, man. I love Canon. I'm a Canon guy. I own a couple of red cinema cameras, which are like the go-to cameras. But man, for run and gun, for always getting the right image, boy, Canon 5Ds. I'm all about them. A little older, like I said, I've had that camera for 12 years, man. I think I even bought it used too. And I've made a lot of movies with that camera. A lot of movies. The itch. I'm starting to think maybe Kevin should give you his glasses. I need some glasses, guys. I need some glasses, man. My freaking eyesight is horrible. I was trying to read something this morning. Rosie's taking. She's not feeling good. She's been taking these antibiotics and kind of wearing her down, man. Went to take her for a walk yesterday. We got halfway down the street and she decided not to go. I don't know if because it was dark, because that's where she kind of stopped. Her eyesight's not the best, but yeah, poor Rosie. So she's not feeling too good. I think these antibiotics are just taking it takes a lot of what's left of my brain to come up with jokes when you read them wrong. Oh my God, are you saying Brian has the itch? Someone got to tell April. Why is it better than the drip? It's better than the drip. So as a filmmaker, how do you feel about Alec Baldwin's Rust still being released? I don't know. So as a filmmaker, you dedicate your life to providing entertainment, art for other people. As a cinematographer, you do that as well, especially a passionate one. So if you die during the course of doing what you love, which I'm sure that cinematographer did, don't get me wrong, I'm 100% sure that cinematographer would be like, yeah, I would rather be alive. But if I died filming something, I think I would want the people to see it. I don't know. It wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like, a thing. I think I'm okay with it. Like, as an artist, if the last piece of work I did, whether I died, violently, whether I died accidentally, whether I died, someone murdered me, whatever, um, I think I want my last work shown, and maybe people remember you for it. You know what I mean? Now that they get it, and that's ultimately what we're all doing this for. We're doing it to put our vision, put our art, have people feel what we feel. Ultimately, that's what it is. So I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with it. I don't speak for her family or anything like that, but as an artist, and if that happened to me, I would be okay with them releasing it because it is my work. It's my last work. Um, I would want them to honor me in a way. You know what I mean? Or something like that. I did give my life for, she did give her life for the film. But I don't know. I think I'm okay with it. I think I am. Let's see. What do we got? Don't get me started on Michael Moore. Don't get me started. Oh my God. It takes a lot of, as a filmmaker, tell me more about how you feel about Michael Moore. Fucking Michael Moore. Where's my stupid hat? Common man. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. I'm a common man. Joe Rogan was just talking about that, about Roger and Me, this Michael Moore documentary, and how they were talking more about, not the documentary, about what happened in Flint, Michigan. And, it could very well happen right now. So in Flint, Michigan, you had the GM Motor Company, right? They're produced out of Detroit, out of Michigan, all the GM cars, Well, they went automated and everybody got laid off. Everyone got fired, and it crushed the town of Flint, Michigan. So they were talking more about that than stupid Michael Moore. But with this AI, guys, I think you're going to see industries folding overnight again. Like, look at like BuzzFeed already and things like that. Once we get this AI dialed in, I think it's going to be the end of a lot of industries as we know it. You guys know I've been using it for legal stuff as almost like a paralegal. I honestly think paralegals are going to be a thing of the past. I mean, paying $600 to have them type up some documents when you can, and take you 5 days to do it, when I can have AI write me the same documents in 30 seconds. You know what I mean? I think those type of industries are done. Um, I don't know what my rant was about. Oh, Michael Moore. Fuck Michael Moore. Too many antibiotics is not good. I know. Screw Rush. Screw Baldwin. How do you feel about The Crow? Or The Crow, I think sucked. I've given my opinion about The Crow before. The new one, I love the old one. I love like the dirty, the grime. It was a true film noir, man. It was a detective story kind. It was a dirty, grab you by your balls type of movie. The new Crow it's lit really shitty. I don't like the abundance of light in it. It doesn't have that gritty. What is it? Osgard, whatever his name is. He's an okay actor, but not in this one. Not in this one. And it wasn't mysterious. The Crow was mysterious. He'd pop up, and I honestly give Sting and WCW a better Crow than Osgard or whatever his name is. I keep wanting to say Oswald. I've been watching The Penguin. Stupid fly. Who am I? Mike Pence? What's going on over here? I got a fly on my forehead. um. So in Fast and the Furious 9, does it matter after 3? It was okay, man. I compare it to Smallville in the sense of I watched Smallville since day one. Like its series premiere on CW, I watched and I was hooked, and I watched every episode then on in. Didn't even binge it. Watched it in real time. But when you get to about season 6, season 7, and you're like, why am I watching this? Because I'm kind of obligated at this point, right? I'm 9 movies into this fucking thing. I've spent hundreds of hours watching this. I need to see how it ends, or I need to see how this next thing unfolds. I think that's where I'm at with the Fast and the Furious movies. I was down from day one. I enjoyed the majority of them. Don't go back and watch one. I'll tell you that right now. Ooh, it does not hold up whatsoever. Vin Diesel's famous, you almost had me. That's a good Vin Diesel. You almost had me. You almost had me. Oh, no, no, no. Real racers. Let me tell you about real racers. That whole speech, give you the douche chills big time, man. It does not hold up whatsoever. But yeah, no, that's where I'm at with the Fast and the Furious movies. They keep pumping them out. I keep watching them. That's just kind of where we're at. Like, I'm too invested at this point. Even if they're garbage, I'm just too invested. I need to see how it ends. Baldwin will make money, as much money as possible. No extras for Hannah Hutchins. Don't worry, Brian. You will piss April off and she will spike your bud. You will go out blazed. You mean there's a possibility that no more woke garbage or hobo remakes will be made? No, they definitely. Skarsgård. There you go. Talent goes as far as Pennywise. That was not even that good. I was talking in context of Russ, some movies being shot dead. Oh, good point, D-Bag. Who died in Fast and the Furious 9? I didn't know that. I don't know. I almost saw The Crow, like the original, as like a tribute to Brandon Lee. I really did. I think they I didn't see it as like a money grab or nothing. I saw it as like this was like a tribute to him. That's kind of how I took it. Um, at the time, I was like 17. I didn't really think about that he had died and they still produced a movie. At 17, you're not thinking about that. Um, I'm okay with that one, The Crow. Because they really honored him. Um, you know, it was I'm okay with that one. Who died? Oh, Paul Walker. Paul Walker. What a dummy I am. Um, Again, it was a tribute. I like the ending of it where they kind of raced or whatever. It didn't really take over the movie per se. It was a nice little addition. They honored him again. If they're honoring somebody, it's a little different. The whole movie wasn't about Paul Walker dying. So what would you guys would have thought if they made Fast and the Furious 9, but the whole movie revolved, and Paul Walker obviously passes away beforehand. If they made the whole movie about him and then his character died at the end, how would that have been weird? That would have been a little weird, right? But you know what? No, I'm okay with Fast and the Furious 9. They honored him. They respected his death. I don't think it was a money grab. I don't know. Princess Bride is a great movie. Watch The Princess Bride again. That is a great movie. You had me. You never had your own car. Vin's acting peaked when he oh yeah. Oh, and then who is it? Ja Rule. Oh my god. He has like the worst voiceover in this in the original Fast and the Furious. Uh Fucking Ja Rule. Oh man. Paul died in 7. Yeah, so I'm okay with that. Will Russ do the same? I don't think so. I don't think they. And it was a cinematographer. It wasn't like it was a main actor. Definitely, I don't think they honor her. Hopefully, they do. Um, I don't see how without taking away from the movie. I don't know, man. That's a weird one. Does she get out of jail since Alec Baldwin got out of jail? That's the question. The armor. Does she get out of jail? I don't think she does. I think she's in there for the long haul. The long haul, guys. All right. Let's get into some wakey bakey news this morning, guys. We're just it's a free for all Friday this morning. Free for all Friday. It's free for all Friday. All right, guys. Wakey bakey news. Amanda Seyfried is rooting for Sabrina Carpenter to join the cast of the next Mamma Mia movie. Seyfried, who starred as Sophia in the 2008 musical film and its sequel, Here We Go Again, wants the pop star to appear in the third picture as her daughter. If it ever gets made, when asked by ABC whether Carpenter could play her daughter, even though the singer is only 13 younger than her, 38-year-old Seyfried said, "You know what? Old age make up for me." Well, no, you just look old. You're good. No, just kidding. That's what it will be. I'm an actor. I'll do it, she continued. If Sabrina Carpenter wants to play my daughter, I'll make it happen. I'm a big fan. Ooh. 3 years after the tragic onset death of here we go, guys. Cinematographer Helena Hutchinson's Alex Baldwin's indie western Rust will finally make its debut. The movie's world premiere has been set for late November at Poland's Cambridge International Film Festival, a respected specialty event focusing on achievements in cinematography. The festival said it plans to hold a panel discussion after Rust's first screening to honor Hutchins' memory. Speakers will include Rust writer-director Joel Souza, who was struck by the same bullet that killed Hutchins when a prop gun handled by Baldwin was discharged. I don't know, man. I don't know. Are you pimping it at that point? Are you just using her death for money? You know what I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Andrew Garfield says he'd play Spider-Man again under a few conditions. He said to Esquire that he would 100% come back if it was the right thing. If there's a great concept or something that hasn't been done before, but that unique and odd and exciting that you can sink your teeth into. Garfield, who played superhero after his alter ego Peter Parker in 2012's Amazing Spider-Man and returned for 2 sequels. I love that character and it brings me joy, is what he said. That's cool. All right, guys. Although details of Yellowstone's ending are being kept top secret, there is one part of the final episodes that is public knowledge. Kevin Costner will not reprise his role as the family patriarch, John Dutton. What exactly happens to him is unclear, but according to star Kelly Riley, who plays Beth, Costner's absence didn't change anything about the ending that creator Taylor Sheridan has been working towards from day one. The absence was part of the ending. It was already written into the story. It was always going to happen. It just happened a little bit differently. Yellowstone premieres its final season November 10th. There was rumors that the kids were going to take it over, but apparently no more Yellowstone, guys. That's kind of crazy, man. That's been like a staple for the last 5-6 years, man. Yellowstone. I worked the Seas Candy season, and then I binge out on Yellowstone. That's kind of the thing. 1912 was a great one too. 1812, whatever. And then was it 1912, 1836, and 1912? There you go. 1912 is excellent. I need the next season of 1912. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, what a good little franchise dude's got going on over there, man. All right, guys, Rugrats is returning to the big screen. The beloved 1990s animated series from Nickelodeon is getting a live-action treatment from Paramount, with Pitch Perfect director Jason Moore on board to direct the new project. He'll be working from a script on Saturday Night Live regular Mikey Day and Streeter Seidel. Paramount described the feature as a live-action CG hybrid based on the original series. That means, yes, the babies will be CGI. The series had already been inspired by a number of theatrical films, including 1998's Rugrats movie, 2000's Rugrats and Parrots, and 23's Rugrats Go Wild. They actually interviewed one of the Rugrats guys a few years ago. God, we've been doing this a minute, man. Been doing this a minute, guys. I was never a Rugrats guy. I was like right out of my generation. Who out there is a Rugrats guy? Who loves you some Rugrats? See what we got here. I watched Harlem Nights again the other night. That scene, the mofo shot my pinky toe. Jack Toretto died in Fast 9. If you haven't noticed how critical I am of Hollywood, I'm a huge fan of two old guys from the Muppets. My eyebrows look like the Muppets. Wait, does Brian even have eyebrows? No, I do, and they're fucking. They look like the Muppet guys. The light, I think, just kind of gives them a little. But yeah, I wish I could. I wish I was in control of Brian's teleprompter. No, that wouldn't be good for anybody. That would not be good for anybody, guys. All right, let's look at the movies coming out this weekend, guys. Big one. We got a big one. The Joker. Foley A. Ducks is coming in, guys. Arthur Flex is institutionalized at Arkham, awaiting trial for his crimes as Joker. While struggling with his dual identity, he only stumbles upon true love, but he also finds music that always been inside of him. I enjoyed the first Joker. I thought it was different. I thought it was cool. I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm not a Gaga fan per se. So I don't know. We'll see. It looks a little weird too. White Bird, PG-13, guys, adventure drama. Struggling to fit in at his new school after being expelled, Julian is visited by his grandmother, and he is transformed by the story of her attempts to escape Nazi-occupied France during World War II. 83 on the meter tomato, guys. That sounds like a decent one. Gillian Anderson, Helen Mirren, and Orlando Schwittert. And also, guys, Monster Summer. Actually, I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. If there was a movie I could recommend, this one I think is the one. Monster Summer, PG-13. When a mysterious force begins to disrupt their big summer fun, Noah and his friends team up with a retired police detective to embark on a monstrous adventure to save their island. That's right, guys. Let's check out this trailer. Real quick. See what we're looking at. Yeah, it looked really good. This actually has Mel Gibson in it and a few other big stars. Here we go. Share the screen. So this reminded me of like the old school guys. Commercial. Hang on, guys. YouTube's getting so bad with the commercials lately, man. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get into this. This is the trailer for Monster Summer, guys. Starring Mel Gibson. Let's do it.
Monsters. Yeah.
Let's get that
Starts
gang
off
back
like
together.
every good movie, man. Every good kid movie.
That's what they say when we're together.
Ain't this old man Carruthers' property?
I've heard stories about him. Some people think he was a spy, bank robber. I bet their bodies are buried somewhere on this property. That's one in.
Where's he there?
Oh,
What is that?
A teenager is recovering today after nearly drowning.
Hey, Ben. Something happened to Ben that I can't explain. It's like he's a zombie at Night of the Living Dead.
You okay, bud?
hey, look who it was.
Oh my!
What are you,
Hey,
nuts?
guys, it's okay. I invited him.
Easy, fella.
This is Gene. He's a detective.
Retired. Well, there's more of you. I'm gonna have to dig a mass grave now.
Think we're alone now.
Something is out there.
Seem to see anyone around.
If we sit around and do nothing, kids are gonna get hurt, including us.
It came after me, man.
What came after you?
There's definitely something weird going on here. Monsters.
Yeah. You guys ready?
Not us. Who? Let's do this.
The kids have this vacant look in their eyes. Lights are on, nobody's home. You are overreacting. It's just kids being kids.
Hey, it's a game.
Gene. Gene.
No, I thought I told you.
Gene?
Nice. That actually looks really fucking good, man. Really good. I love movies like that, man. I absolutely adore coming of age movies, especially when monsters are involved. And man, and summer. Summer was always the time when you're a teenager, man. Anything could happen in the summer. You could turn your whole life around in the summer, man. The endless possibilities. I get pumped for movies like that, man. I love Mel Gibson. Hey, sugar tits. I love Mel Gibson, man. Who hasn't wanted to talk shit to a cop? Come on, back in the day it was taboo. He called a female officer sugar tits when he was drunk. Talked a little shit about some Jews. I mean, maybe he shouldn't have, but whatever. I like Mel Gibson, man. You say some crazy stuff when you're drunk, whatever. But I like Mel Gibson, man. Great filmmaker. This looks like a good fucking movie. I'm excited. I'm gonna watch this one for sure. It comes out this weekend, guys. Oh my God, Sandlot meets Goonies. Exactly. So what's your game plan for tonight, Brian? We are going to be doing game night tonight, probably about 7:30, guys. New Age Monster Squad. Exactly. Love it. Hey, Supernova, how you doing this morning, buddy? Mel is a good actor. Cool trailer. Yeah, I like it, man. I thought that was a pretty good one. I thought that was a decent one, man. Yeah. I don't get excited about movies too often. But that looks pretty damn good, man. That's a throwback. Did you see the Sandlot guy in there? You're killing me, Smalls, as the umpire. That's pretty cool. I love when they reference old stuff like that. Yeah, you know what, man? That's one you want to smoke a joint to, sit back, maybe watch it alone or watch it with your wife, husband, whoever, about the same age. You guys remember about riding your bikes around and stealing hood emblems with Robert Witzel. Oh, wait, that's just me, guys. That was just me. Oh, man. Yeah, what if there's a day that we could do these game nights that are better for everybody? Let me know, guys. I'm not opposed to doing them in the middle of the week. And actually, I'm trying to think my work schedule if tonight will work out or if tomorrow. I think tonight should work out just fine. I think we'll be good. We'll go live about 7:30, guys, for game night. Starting to get into the Acolyte. Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's pretty decent. It didn't get renewed, but I liked it. I thought it was okay. I don't know. Disney Plus does some good Star Wars, man. I'm just saying. What am I into right now? I'm watching Agatha All Along. This is the Marvel from the Marvel universe. So this comes from what is it? WandaVision. So Agatha, the witch that she battled during WandaVision, has her own show, and it's pretty decent. I've been watching about 3 episodes into it. Yeah, they canceled it, but one season. Game night in the hospital. Yeah, you know what? We'll do game night for sure. Harvey Hooligans needs a game night. Get his mind off shit. 100%, guys. We'll go live at 7:30. Do game night. Then if we need to do them on a different day, maybe we do a Wednesday game night or something. In the future. That way everyone can participate, man. What were we talking about? Yeah, Agatha. Agatha's not a bad one. I'm enjoying it so far. I didn't think I would, and I was just looking for something to watch. And then, you know what? I want to show you guys this real quick. Hang on, while we're here. I'm going to start you guys out with season 1. Yeah, here we go. So I'm on this show right now called I'm on this show called From right now, guys. This is on MGM Golden or MGM Plus, one of those weird freaking one of those weird off ones. If you got Cody, if you got Amazon, you can find it on there. But yeah, this is what I'm into now, guys. This is a show called From. It's like horror mixed with Lost. It's pretty cool. Check this one out.
Hey!
Must have got knocked down in a storm or something.
It's a pretty selective storm.
What are they doing?
Can we just leave, please?
Jim!
In this dirty old part of the city,
Maybe we missed the sign for the highway.
We didn't miss the sign.
when the sun refused to shine.
Can I help you?
We got on a detour off the highway and cell service around
Got
here.
your family with you?
Yeah. I was wondering if you could point me in the direction of the highway.
Not a problem.
And one thing I know is true.
What do you say?
Stay on the road.
You're dead before your time is due.
Did we turn somewhere?
God damn it.
Jim, we're driving in circles. You drove out this way. How did we get back here?
Oh, that's why it's like Lost.
Everybody in there okay?
This is impossible.
Yeah, it is.
Where are we?
I know none of this makes sense yet. Everyone in this town has been exactly where you are right now. Everyone sees the tree. Those crows.
We'll just get out of here, please.
Kevin, we are stuck.
We didn't come here. We were brought.
What are you doing?
I'm checking to see if they moved.
If what moved?
The trees.
It's important for you to understand what happens after dark.
Lock your door, nail your window shut. You do these things, your family's gonna be safe.
Safe from what?
I've missed you so much. Megan, what are you doing? Maybe I can come in.
This is what happens when you break the rules.
They're coming.
There's only so many places we can go.
What are they?
You believe in monsters.
Please don't.
A man protects his family.
Get these people home, Sheriff.
Do everything I can.
Promise me.
All right, so that was the series, guys. That's a TV show series called From. That's one that I'm super into right now. I've been talking about it a little bit. They're 3 seasons into it. That was season 1 trailer, guys. It only gets better. I would definitely recommend checking it out. From From. Pretty good, pretty good. Chantel, have a good one. Have a good one. Agatha is next. To a creepy movie. Lonnie, apparently all Jedi men are evil according to the Acolyte. Not so, Eric. I don't know how you feel about this, Nova Mike. There was a lot of times I was rooting for the Sith, in the Acolyte. Like, I did not like the Jedis. I thought the Jedis they had portrayed in the Acolyte were all pieces of shit, man. Like, I didn't like any of them. I thought they all were jaded. I didn't like their acting abilities. I didn't like any of it, to be honest. But yeah, a lot of times I was rooting for the Sith in that one. Definitely. Have you checked out Taboo? I have not. We have to check that one out. What else we got cooking today, guys? It's kind of just a loosey goosey show today. Let's see. Survey says millennials and Gen Z are much more likely to discuss their pay than older workers. According to a study, a survey carried out last year found that 86% of Gen Zers are open to talk about their salaries, followed by 59% of millennials. This number drops significantly for older workers, with only 40% of Gen X workers and 41% of baby boomers willing to discuss their pay. That's because the younger workers ever found out how much the older workers make. There'd be heck to pay, if you pardon the pun. No, that's old school, man. I remember when I started, I was working at a Halloween store a long time ago, probably 13 years ago. First time I was ASM, an assistant manager, and we had this kid, Christian, who worked with us. He's like 17, 18, waiting to go to the military. I think he was probably 18. Just graduated high school, was just waiting to be called to go in the military. I think he's an airborne ranger now, doing great things. Has a beautiful family. Still with his wife. Anyway, I remember, I kind of took him under my wing. I'm like, hey, kid, you're riding with us, that type of thing. So we're working, and it was payday. And the first payday, everyone gets a paper check because, direct deposits aren't set up, all that stuff. And I remember him going to open it. And I just kind of pulled him to the side and be like, hey, man, just put it in your back pocket. If you want to see how much it is, go into the bathroom, go into a stall, open it up. Nothing good comes from other people knowing how much you make, period. And wouldn't you know, later that day, 4 people were mad because one girl made 15 cents more an hour than they did. And it was a whole big hoopla. Man, that's kind of old school, man. Like, you keep your private stuff private. I don't know. I'm old school like that. But different times, I'm a dinosaur. What the heck? I'm a dinosaur, guys. What are your favorite small pleasures, guys? According to a survey, Americans' top 3 simple joys are in order. Waking up after a good night's sleep. That is good, man. A second sleep. Lonnie can testify. Testify, Lonnie. Testify, April. Second sleep is the best, man. It's when you wake up about like 5, 6 in the morning and you still got time to sleep, and you hit the bong, you fucking rock it, baby, and or a dab, whatever, and you go back to sleep for a good 4 or 5 hours of just solid fucking sleep. Ooh, that's second sleep, baby, and it's the best. Catching up with an old friend or loved one, that is a good one, and enjoying a cup of coffee. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know about that one. But a survey of 2,000 adults found the next on the joy list in order are watching their favorite shows, the smell of freshly brewed coffee, hearing their favorite song on the radio, the smell of freshly baked cookies, and have someone say they were thinking about them. That's a big one. You feel good when I was just thinking about you. You're on someone's mind. That's a good one. That is a good one. Top 10 rounded out with waking up in the sunshine, listening to the rain while sitting inside with a warm drink and drinking pina coladas and getting lost in the rain. Well, I have to admit, waking up after a good sleep is a whole lot better than not waking up after a good sleep. That is true. That is true, guys. That is true. All right, let's look at some weird dank news out there, guys. Police were called to a local Target in Fletcher, Florida, after a manager reported a man had walked out of the store without paying for a $539 electric scooter. Before entering the store, deputies spotted a man matching the suspect's description, assembling the electric scooter on the sidewalk out front. With the products box open beside him, according to the arresting officer affidavit, 28-year-old Patrick Miller admitted to taking the vehicle because he needed a ride. Oh, he definitely got a ride. Man, shoplifters are getting ballsy, man. A man who used a massage gun on his face and eyes had to. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My face is sore. I'm going to use this massage gun. Oh, after you guessed it, damaging his eyes. Mr. Lowe, no last name given. I wouldn't. A fitness enthusiast in China purchased a battery-powered massage gun at the recommendation of a fitness instructor who told him it would work wonders on his tired muscle. It proved incredibly effective, so the 42-year-old decided to use it on his eyes as well because they often felt tired and dry. Bad idea. He later told doctors he set it on low and used the acupuncture points around his eyes for 5 minutes at a time. After using the massage gun on his eyes for about a week, his vision became blurry at a hospital. At a hospital, he was diagnosed with lens dislocation and cataracts. Maybe he should have closed his eyes first. As soon as they said it, man. As soon as they said it, you're like, oh, this motherfucker. Oh, man. People. What do we got? My brother stole a car in L.A. to get a ride home to Riverside. Took the car back 2 days later, but took the battery. If someone says to me, first reaction is, what the fuck did I do now? Old schoolers rule. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's sad, Lonnie. I grew up watching, reading Star Wars. Now I just can't. It's crazy how all the books didn't exist in the new Star Wars. Exactly. Did you see dock workers got a 62% pay increase? Wow. Remember when a couple years ago, they just upped the railroaders, gave them what they wanted. They railroaded us into that one. Brian, when do you want to do the Bean Boozled thing? You want to do it over the weekend? Sunday like for you guys. You want to do a Sunday show? Sunday would work for me, man. Let's see what else we got, guys. Overrated food, guys. A recent Reddit thread asked users what the most overrated foods are. You're convinced people are just pretending to enjoy. Here are the best of 24,000 answers. Woo. Kale. Let's be honest. It tastes like crunchy sadness. That is true. Caviar. Pretty sure people are just paying for the bragging rights, not the taste. Those giant milkshakes with absurd toppings like a slice of cake, jumbo swirly lollipops, and a cotton candy fairy floss. That is true. You're not eating that whole fucking thing. Come on. Burgers with 5 different sauces and 20 different ingredients. People are eating mush and telling themselves it's good. Whoever wrote that is wrong. Lobster. Anything that has to be dunked and drenched in butter to enjoy can't be all that good. Not wrong. They're not wrong. Matcha. Why, yes, I'll have a couple hot, gross clippings. Avocado. It tastes like how I imagine the color green would taste. Licorice. Fruit-flavored window sealant. Olives. The devil's grapes. Or just gross things. Raw oysters for me, so expensive. Maybe gonna make you seriously sick. Yeah, I can't do oysters at all, man. Turkey, without a doubt, just disgusting. What? Sea cucumbers. The texture of fucking Mike, fucking Pence again over here. The sea cucumber. The texture is gross. The aftertaste is gross. The appearance looks like a hippo slimy dung after consuming a field of algae. Someone has a very strong opinion on this. What about blue cheese? Smells and tastes like vomit. Again, I like me a little blue cheese. I hate to say it out loud, but I do. I like the little blue cheese. All right, guys, did you know? Have you ever noticed the word internet is capitalized sometimes? Yeah, don't do that. The question of either internet deserves an uppercase I is controversial. Experts say that using the capital I was common in the early days of the web, especially in technical writing. However, as the internet has become part of our lives, more people write it down with a lowercase I. Dialect can make the difference too, as capitalizing internet in more common English than British English grammar. Experts agree that while untimely, it's a matter of preference. Why you would get a noun capital letter unless you do the same thing for shoe. Stay tuned. In about 5 years, AI will force us all to capitalize it, just like a god or ruler. All right. I go live on Sunday. Oh, we could do it. Brian, when you want to do it? Starbucks. Starbucks is trash. Back to retro. The list is bullish. I love almost everything on the list. Kevin, you don't count at you're a Florida man. Oh man. All right, guys. If you need a reason to party this weekend, I got you guys. Today is officially Cinnamon Roll Day, guys, as it's known in Sweden, the country of yummy sweet buns, presumed origin. A good excuse to scarf one with your morning coffee. Improve your office day, a day to focus on whether your work experience can be better. Ideas: keep it clean, simplify, and bring a piece of the outside in. Also, cinnamon rolls. Come on. International Toot Your Flute Day. Isn't every day International Toot Your Flute Day? Oh, this is to encourage the idea of selling yourself, telling others how good you are, while rejecting the idea of self-promotion is bragging. The problem is that you all probably have to listen to others doing the same thing. Yeah. But today, guys, is a big one. It's International Taco Day. That's right. An annual celebration of the great taste of traditional Mexican dish. The 18th century Mexican silver miners used plugs or wads of paper wrappers with gunpowder filings to extract ore. And these were called tacos. Tacos got their name because they resembled the explosives. You would almost think they would have to do this on Tuesday, no? World Smile Day, guys. Observe annual on the first Friday in October. We're encouraged to do an act of kindness and help one person smile. I do this every time I leave a room, so we're pretty good. No, guys, go out there and make someone smile today, guys. It's also, if you need a reason to smile, National Vodka Day, guys. Celebrating the versatile, virtual, tasteless, and odorless tipple that accounts for about 25% percent of the spirits sold in North America. There are some wild and wacky added vodka flavors, including maple syrup, root beer float, s'mores, PB&J, and an homage to the breakfast cereal Fruit Loops called Loopy. More savory options included smoked salmon, chili peppers, bacon, espresso, cucumber, rose, and buttered popcorn. Buttered popcorn? I'm shaken and stirred. Buttered popcorn vodka. That's crazy. Golf Lovers Day, guys. If you know a golf lover, today's the day, providing an opportunity for golf enthusiasts to swing down the fair lane at least one more time this season. I'm so bad. Last time I golf, I lost 2 balls in the ball washer. Those weren't. You're not supposed to put those balls in the ball washer, sir. Oops. A Diversity Day. This is going to go big with this crowd. Diversity Day, guys, takes place during Global Diversity Awareness Month. It's a day to celebrate and embrace who we are despite our differences. No matter what race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, nationality, or disability. The day is that day, guys. Gross. That would sound like a bunch of wet turkey necks flapping in the wind. Oh my God, you guys are crazy, man. As if you needed a reason to go out there and party, guys. Go jump out there, have a good time. I'm gonna get on out of here, guys. I know it was kind of just a bullshitting show, but I gotta go get ready for C's Candy, guys. I got a bunch of shit to do today. Appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and share button, guys. It's blowing up, man. Things are going good. I'm happy. Guys, have a good turkey neck. LL. Oh my God, I wish I'd recorded the first time my niece was doing the turkey for Thanksgiving. She pulled out the neck and freaked out, called it a turkey dick. McGavin, your ball struck my foot. What was it? There's a video, a guy stuck a Cornish game inside of a turkey. And when the girls were, his daughters were moving it, they thought the turkey was pregnant. Oh, just crazy, just crazy. And the baby turkey was already skinned and everything. Oh, just all right, guys. You have a great, blessed rest of your day. I'll see you on the flip side, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you at 420 game night tonight. Also, guys, we'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com.
Check out our merchandise and amazing content.
And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Take care. Go out, pay it forward, guys. Breathe in that positivity. Exhale that negativity, guys. Go make an old man's day. Go make an old lady's day. Go make somebody's day, guys. Today is official smile day. Go out and spread that smile. You're loved and you're appreciated. Harvey Hooligan, get out of that hospital already. We'll see you guys.